Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. We got loads to go through once again, so let's get started with something that I've not seen people talking about, and I've actually been sat on this for about 20 odd hours. It just dropped after yesterday's unseen, so I've been waiting for everyone to be talking about this. No one's talking about this, right? We've got a clip, so big thank you to Brady for noticing this. So here you can see Alexa fan saying, naughty word, her shoulder was up. Right now, look, this is Tiffany Stratton pinning Naomi in the Elimination Chamber. So if we hit play, right, you can see, look, 1, 2, look at this. Look at this. The ref is currently counting. And Naomi's shoulders are so clearly off the mat. I mean, you can see Tiffany's knee underneath her shoulder. Like, Naomi's shoulders are not on the mat here. But Jessica Carr is not in the right position. She really should be a little bit further back so she can see the shoulders. But she's all the way over here, so she can't see them. So she's counting. But look at this. I can get my finger in between the ring and her shoulder blade. It's the shoulders that have to be on the mat. So, run it forward. Look, she gets pinned and that's it. She's done. And she's eliminated. But, yeah, that was not a 3. So, Naomi has got a gripe there. And, you know, we've not seen this angle. This is an angle from, like, I think the crowd. So, yeah, this is really interesting. It has been viewed 91,000 times, though. But I've not seen anyone else tag me in this, and I've not seen anyone talking about this. And so it feels like a really cool clip, a really cool little moment. Obviously, the referee's decision is final, so nothing's going to change. And plus, also, Tiffany didn't win the Elimination Chamber, but it's still just really interesting. Really interesting. Although what I will say, because it is Tiffany and it is definitely Tiffy time, actually, Brady, that's a disgrace. You are trying to sour the good name of Tiffany Stratton, and I, for one, will not stand for it. So, Brady, I want you to think about what you've done. You should never have sent this clip in. We need to get this deleted because it is going to sour people on the good name of Tiffany Stratton, and I am not going to tolerate that, my friend, right? I am not going to tolerate that. WrestleOps said that WWE has filed for an in-ring name of Shakuwan Sugars. Shakuwan Sugars. That's not an easy name to say, but it's an interesting name and it conjures up a whole lot of mental images. So, Shakuwan Sugars on the way, apparently. So, yeah, interesting. Something to be aware of. So, Harry Van Vliet, thank you. Oh, this is brilliant. Look at this. I can't move. I'm trying. I can't move. RKO. Then look, he's up. Boom. Boom. What's the matter with you? I tricked you. You didn't trick me. I knew. It's brilliant, isn't it? It's brilliant. So WWE put that clip out, and it's an look at this. They've stolen the concept. Check out this full unseen. That is shots fired, man. Shots fired, right? So basically, when Logan was down, he's saying to the ref, like, I can't move, because he's saying, come on, get out, get out. Logan jumps up, hits and knocks out Randy, and then he goes back to the ref and he's like, I tricked you. And the ref's like, you didn't trick me. He's like, I tricked you. It's a brilliant little clip. So I love that. I mean, look, I know a lot of people don't like Logan. And I know that we don't want to admit that that was brilliant, right? But between you and me, it was pretty good, wasn't it? It was a fun little moment, that, right? We don't need to tell him. He never needs to find out, right? It can just stay between you and me. But that was a fun little moment, wasn't it? And so Humble Wrestling responded by saying, like, you know, his gimmick is being an a-hole and just trying to find that next viral moment. Like, but to be honest, it works for him. And Logan responded by saying, that ain't a gimmick. So he is an a-hole, and he is constantly looking for that next viral moment, right? So, I mean, that is true. That is him. That is what he does. That ain't a gimmick. So, yeah. So, Logan responding to Humble Wrestling. Green Day fanboy, thank you. Mitchell, shout out to you, just letting us know WWE is now advertising CM Punk for the final WWE Raw in Brooklyn before WrestleMania. No idea what that means. Does that mean that he's going to be at WrestleMania? I would think so. He hasn't been at a WrestleMania since, going back to WrestleMania 29. So I can't see any way that we don't use him in some capacity. There's obviously rumors, better wrestling experience, asking the question, could we see CM Punk being the special guest ref in Seth's match? And we don't know. We don't know if they were saying that because they know something, or if they were just asking a question to people that followed them. But a lot of people have taken it that there could be something in that. So yeah, I don't know. Is he going to find his way as a guest ref? Is he going to be the host? He's got to play some part. Even if we just shove him on commentary for one of the matches, he's got to play some part. So yeah, CM Punk going to be on that Go Home show. Right, Jordan, thank you. WWE has announced that Gunther is going to be at a WWE live show in his hometown of Vienna on May 2nd. So this is really interesting because I wish WWE would show certain house shows. That Madison Square Garden show where we had CM Punk having his first match back against Dominic. Everyone wanted to see that show. I think everyone will want to see this. Gunther going back to his hometown of Vienna, Austria. Who doesn't want to see that? I want to see that. I want to see how the crowd react to him. I want to see that. So I really wish WWE would start showing house shows. I feel like they're leaving money on the table, although thinking about it, that's probably not true because we've all got the network anyway, so I don't know if anyone extra would subscribe. But either way, it would make me happier, and that's what's the most important thing. So yeah, I really wish WWE would start considering to show off some of the house shows, and this would be one. Oh yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this.
In the back, he's been crying like a little baby.
I'm saying the situation's this.
The Brahma baby.
It's pretty simple. The winner of this matchup. Hold on. You hear that? That's a new catchphrase. The Brahma baby.
The Brahma baby.
The Brahma baby. So that clip from Fadeaway Media found this from the Attitude Era, where Jericho was like, he's been crying backstage. He's basically the Brahma baby. Oh my God, so he's going around calling Cody fans Cody crybabies. Well, do we now call him the Brahma baby? Can we take this from the Attitude Era and now recycle it? Is The Rock the Brahma baby? Could Cody Rhodes use that as a response to the Cody crybaby situation? I don't know. I mean, The Rock might accuse him of stealing it from Jericho, of course, and not being able to come up with his own thoughts. But, yeah, interesting. And do you know what else is interesting? I've just spotted this dude here. Look, green shirt. No. Is it? No. Is it? No. But is it? No. I can't see. Is green shirt guy in the front row? Has he always been in the front row? I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a wrestling show now where he wasn't in the front row. That's just blown my mind. Right, Fightful saying The Rock now owns the trademark for the nation. Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that he's gonna reform, not the nation, but create a new nation? Or does he just want it for merch purposes? I don't know, but interesting. So he obviously owns The Rock now, but now he's also trademarked the nation. Right, that's it for WWE. Let's go on Cody. So Coco, thank you. Cody Rhodes, look at all this. So he's doing all 3 SmackDowns that The Rock and Roman are on. He's doing all the Raws, and he's doing all the house shows on a weekend. Obviously, what's missing is there is no premium live event in March, which sucks, right? But is also understandable, and we have done that for the longest time. So obviously we're getting ready for WrestleMania. So they kind of starve us here so that WrestleMania tastes that little bit sweeter. So yeah, you know, he is a busy, busy boy, isn't he? That is his schedule. That is his schedule. So that is obviously what is going down for Cody Rhodes in March. And this is what's going down on WWE Shop. Brilliant new shirts. Jordan, shout out to you. Chris actually told me about this. I have put it in a different folder by mistake, but he pointed out this new Brahma Bull logo with like the tribal Samoan tribal tattoo background. Looks awesome, man. Looks brilliant. So love that. But yeah, this new shirt, The Rock Slap t-shirt, which I reckon will really do some numbers. So Cody says, "Hey Rock, my fans are not crybaby." And before he can finish that sentence, The Rock slaps him and says, "Shut up, you're all crybabies." So a really fun new shirt that's been released by The Rock. Really, really fun new shirt. So that will do very, very well, I'm sure. Right, 2K. So here, look, we've got Drew Gulak saying, "I got to spend a good chunk of 2023 as a director on 2K24's My Rise stories. The amount of passion that these developers, writers, and actors have for making this game fun is incredible. It's surreal to see this work realized, and I can't wait for WWE fans to play through it." So Drew Gulak playing a big part in the My Rise stories. And I did see this. It's been deleted now. But Kian said, "I know you don't care too much for the 2K stuff, but someone's surely getting fired." And what this was, is there was a guy that pre-ordered the game on Xbox Digital, and he's got it. The code has come through. He's typed it in. It works. And he has the game, and he's been sharing screenshots from the game, and now it looks like he's had to delete the posts. Now it's looked like he's been told to take them down. So yeah, people were asking him questions. It's this Mets Pride guy. In fact, should we try and do a bit of investigating? It's not bringing up a link that way. Let's see if we can search him. Mets. This is no longer unseen. This has now turned into Wrestling Days Investigates. That's what you're watching now. Wrestling Days Investigates. Oh, well, he hasn't stopped. This is 21 minutes ago. Final match in Showcase. Look at this. And he's got all of this information that he's been putting up. Listen to Drunk Wrestling History. Let's click on replies and see what... Yeah, look, people were asking him questions and he was replying to them. So, revealed the trophy achievement list. And he said not available until the game launches. He revealed some information there. Damn it, they've made him delete it. Yeah. Look, screenshots there. Can you confirm if Taker versus Brock is in Showcase? And there's a screenshot from it. And I did see him do something about Muhammad Ali. There's China's model. There's Muhammad Ali's model. Show Muhammad Ali in game, please. And there's the character selection. Can you show us a good look at Ridge Holland's face? So there's Ridge Holland. When did you pre-order? And he said last night. Can you show Ken Shamrock? There's Ken Shamrock. Incredible. Can you show the face in a creator superstar? So people just asking him questions, and he's like, here you go. Here you go. There's Bronson Reed. Can you show me Stacey Keebler? People are just so desperate for some random things. Is there a Karrion Kross update, bro? There's Karrion Kross. So there we go. Did you get the physical? He says, no, the digital deluxe, and I was sent the code. So it looks like they have told him to delete some of those, though, which is why we don't have this anymore. Right, Gigi Dolin said, only in WWE games can you have this good of an opportunity, because 2K have tweeted out that in their My Rise, you can marry Gigi Dolin. Gigi Dolin gets married in the My Rise, and she says only in WWE games can you have this good of an opportunity. So very, very fun. So we've done Cody, we've done 2K, we've done WWE. Let's go to the fun folder. Oh, talking of green shirt guy, look at this. Look at this. Let's go full screen. So there is green shirt guy, right? But Trent spotted this from our out of context pictures that we were looking at the other day. He said, is that green shirt guy? Is that a young green shirt guy? Green shirt guy in training? That looks like green shirt guy who hasn't quite made it yet, and he's in the second row. He hasn't quite made the front row yet. He's kind of working his way there, but at the moment he's in the he's got his eyes on the prize, though. He's looking exactly where the seat that he wants to claim in the future. That's him as a boy, and then there he is, look, as a man. He's finished his story. He's finished his story. He's got to the front row. I thought that was a really fun spot. I thought that was a really, really fun spot. So well done. Well done, Trent. Alex laughing at this. Look, there's AJ Styles, the face of L'Oreal, right? He could also be the face of Head and Shoulders. Maybe Lynx or Axe, as you call it in America. So yeah, very good. It just works, doesn't it? It looks right. Cynthia, shout out to you. So we have got, let's whoosh in the full screen. Do I want full screen? Yeah, I do. Let's whoosh in full screen. And look at this. It's a bit small. But look, this happened at a wrestling event. There's Seth. And there's a dude in the crowd, look, dressed as like Nacho Libre. How amazing is that? Like the whole crowd are looking at him as well. Even Seth is looking at him. So you can see Seth looking over. Look at that. The dude, look. Yeah. You never quite know what's going to go down at like a live show. You never quite know what you're going to get. And that was fun, man. That was a lot of fun. Right, botched eye surgery, thank you. So here, look, Maddie the Baddie said in 2018, when the guy I was seeing texted me, Monday Night Raw, ? Eyes emoji. I planned for a night of intense pleasure. But instead, I ended up here. And there's a picture of Monday Night Raw. And to make it worse, it was 2018 Monday Night Raw. Oh, that wasn't a good time, man. That wasn't a good time. 2018, 2019. I think we do really good stuff in 2014. And I think from that point, it is a pretty steady decline, right? And then we get to the pandemic. We come out of the pandemic and then Triple H takes over and we've climbed back up again. So we're in a really good spot right now. But I would say 2018, oh, yeah, that does make things worse. So Maddie the Baddie, that responding to what was the most awkward date you've ever been on. Hey, could you imagine if she wasn't even a wrestling fan? That would be even worse. Like, it's one thing to go even if you're a wrestling fan, but if you don't even care about wrestling, oh, wow. Wow. I'm talking of, wow, John Cena says, I'm all alone, just playing with my balls. That's come out from the official John Cena X account. And I still can't click on it. If I click on it, it says it is not a secure connection. Like, Jesus will not allow me to see whatever this is. And I would like to thank Jesus for that. From me to Jesus, thank you. All alone, just playing with my balls. I honestly thought that was William Hence's Twitter account, but it turned out to be John Cena. Right, let's go to other. We've got a lot of stuff to go through here, so we'll work our way through. In fact, a lot. Look at all this. So here, look, we've got Angie, thank you. Someone, WrestleUps, asked the question, what do you think about Nia Jax's second run? And Nia responded, she's the drizzle in poop. So even Nia is not impressed with Nia's second run. So there we go. Jordan, thank you. WrestleWorld saying that WWE are expected to announce that SummerSlam this year is going to come from Cleveland. WrestleMania is now expected to come from Las Vegas. So those are the expected destinations. Harry Van Vliet found this, which was very interesting. It's just an approximate range for the salaries of the referees. So it says in this article, female referees earn $50,000 to $100,000. Entry-level referees earn $50,000 to $80,000, and experienced referees $100,000 to $250,000. I don't really get why female is separated. I really don't understand that. But I did have a little look, and it said Jessica Carr is earning about $80,000 a year, and it says that Robinson is earning about Charles Robinson, $250,000 a year. So you really can work your way up to quite a nice sum of money, in all fairness. Quite a nice sum of money. I mean, don't forget, the refs aren't taking really any bumps. They might take the odd, very rare bump, but, you know, that's not bad, is it? That is not bad at all. That's quite cushy, because you can do that, like, much longer than you can be a wrestler. So, you know, you've got quite the career ahead of you there. Earning a pretty penny. So again, these are not exact amounts, they're just approximations, but just in case you thought refs were earning like 50 million a year or something like that, like this is the range that they seem to be in. Look at this as well, Shaquem, thank you. So back when Shinsuke and Karl Anderson were in New Japan, Karl Anderson was financially hurting. Shinsuke saw his bank balance was just $14 and he said, I take care of you. Or actually, I take care, and bought Carl's meals for the next 6 months. How awesome is that? Shaquem, again, tagging me in this from Wrestle Talk. Yeah, I wanted to just show this because, to be honest, these kinds of comments get taken out of context a lot. So I just wanted to show what was actually said. So here, look, we've got this from Dave Meltzer. He said that Tama Tonga is on his way and he doesn't know the role, right? It's very likely that at some point he could be part of the bloodline. They do consider him family. Even though he's not family, he's not part of the bloodline, he is still considered family. He's Tongan of descent, I believe. And so, you know, they still consider him as like a brother, really. But yeah, I saw a lot of people saying, like, did you hear Dave Meltzer says that Tama Tonga's going to be in the bloodline? It's like, no, that's not what he said. That's not what he said. Like, if you go to the actual quote, if you listen to the actual clip, these things get taken out of context so many times. He says, I don't know the role. It's very likely that at some point he could be part of the bloodline. So that's what he said. So he said that he could be starting pretty soon as well, because he doesn't know the start date, but he is now done with New Japan, so he is free now. And yeah, we shouldn't have to wait too long before we see the arrival of Tama Tonga. Right, oh god, this was so good. Okay. This was everywhere today. Look at this. So the Shockmaster clip.
I told you.
Haku had never seen it.
Did he just fuck up the gimmick?
What do you think of what you just saw? Crazy, right?
Yeah.
He goes off now.
Oh my goodness. It looked like he hit that thing and come down. he was looking for the gimmick on top. Swimming, looking for the gimmick. Fred, I still love you.
He loves it, man. He loves it.
I never seen that shit before.
Oh, it's so good. That has been all over the internet today. So many people loving that clip. Even Sean Rossap says, I'm going to take the laughing. I'm so using this. I've got so many occasions where I can use this. Yeah, that was everywhere today. Brilliant. I can't believe he had never seen the Shockmaster moment. How had he never seen it? David, shout out to you, my friend. Really appreciate that. Jordan tagging me in this from Paul Heyman. This is official. Well, it's not official. It's probably fan art, but he has tweeted it out. And it's the old belt. It's the WWE Championship. Doesn't matter. I was trying to figure out who's that in the picture. Who's that meant to be? I couldn't figure out who that was in the picture in the background. It's clearly meant to be someone, but I don't know who. So answers on a postcard if you know who's that is meant to be in the picture. But cool. Good looking art. Wrestling News said an ex-WWE writer says that Vince fired him for changing racially insensitive segment that aired on Martin Luther King Day. So this was back in 2016. And apparently on Martin Luther King Day, Neville was meant to say, I also have a dream. My dream is to win the Royal Rumble. And Neville didn't feel comfortable saying that because, of course, that's a civil rights speech. I mean, it's one of the most famous speeches in the history of the world, right? So for him to take that and make it about winning the Royal Rumble, he was like, no, thank you. I'd rather, can I not? So he didn't feel comfortable. The other wrestlers in the segment didn't feel comfortable. The creative team didn't feel comfortable. Apparently it was only Vince that was like, no, you're doing it. But they didn't do it, or they didn't quite do it as he wanted. And apparently the writer got absolutely blasted. And he thinks that's what led to him being fired. So, you know, being in that creative team under Vince must have been a nightmare. I mean, you're up all hours. You're traveling absolutely everywhere. You have got like your scripts being ripped up and you've got to come up with something else on the spot now, right? Even though you've just spent all week writing it. Then like stuff's being approved that you don't agree with. I mean, it must have been a nightmare, an absolute nightmare. Right here, look, discussing films. First look at Bill Skarsgård in The Crow. I'm going to leave this on screen for all you ladies out there. Yeah, I know you get this anyway, but a little bit of a bonus ball for you. So you're getting this as well. Bill Skarsgård, never heard of him. But he's in The Crow. I've never seen The Crow. I don't think I'd like it. I think it's too goth for me. I never went through a goth phase. Maybe I'll go through it now. Maybe I'll go through it now. Perhaps tomorrow you'll tune in. I'll be sat here looking like The Crow. I'll have all makeup on and everything, and mascara and like eyeliner, and just all in black with chains and everything. Hey guys, welcome to Unseen. Right, well, anyway, we had Finn Balor saying looks familiar. So there's the image from the film. And then there is Finn Balor posing, responding, saying looks familiar. So Tayton, shout out to you, my friend. Jordan, shout out to you. AJ Styles has stated that he wants one more WWE title win before he retires. Look at this as well. Shaquem tagging me in this from Chanman. Here are pictures of Dave Batista and Jon Moxley with long hair. How mental is this? I've seen Jon Moxley with long hair, but I've never seen Batista with long hair. So crazy, man. Crazy. I've never seen that. I have never seen this image or anything even remotely close to that. So that was crazy. Chris, shout out to you, buds. The Rock, right? So The Rock heard about these two. Let's
to meet you guys.
Put it down there. So their daughter tragically passed away at a very young age. And they started a foundation in her name. And I think the daughter was into the Moana film, is it? The Disney one that The Rock's in. And I think that might be how it caught his attention. So, yeah, these two, the father and the mother. And The Rock comes to see them and say that he heard about their story. That's the daughter. And is this the moment that he gives them the check? He gives them a check for $50,000. Look at her reaction. 50,000. Even the dude's like, I don't know what to do. That's amazing, isn't it? It is going to be a bit trickier to boo this man, but we'll find a way. You know, those die Rocky die chants might not be quite as passionate after this. Die Rocky die, but it's actually all right if you don't. So there we go. 50,000, amazing. Very, very worthy cause. Right, we've got some information on the best-selling shirts. You can see the top 4 there. I won't bother whooshing them in. All you need to know, there's 2 Jey Uso shirts, there's 2 CM Punk shirts, there's 2 Cody Rhodes shirts, and then the rest is made up by, like, Randy, Roman, Rhea, and Seth. I think that makes the top 10, right? But the top 4 there, you can see Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso at number 2 with Yeet, and CM Punk. And I'm sure that Rock shirt will find its way in there. I don't know if this is the data for this week or this month, but even so, yeah, brilliant. Two Cody shirts, brilliant, as we said. 2 Jey Uso shirts. 2 CM Punk shirts. It's the names you would expect, I suppose, but even so. Interesting information. Look at this as well. So Autumn said, point of view, you just told Roxanne good morning at NXT. And here's Roxanne. She is a bit of a hothead at the moment. Roxanne said, if it's not a good morning, then yeah. And Cora Jade responded by saying, where was this energy when you were my partner, SMFH? Cora Jade out injured at the moment, but she's been putting some really good pictures up of her in the gym. Shotzi has been putting up some rehab stuff. Charlotte continues to put up some rehab stuff as well. So all of those that are out long-term injured, still putting out stuff, showing that they're putting in that work and desperately trying to get back. This is interesting. Sam Roberts here said that he was watching and Michael Cole on more than one occasion has gone out of his way to directly call Drew McIntyre a hypocrite for taking advantage of interference from the Bloodline. And Sam Roberts basically says, how does that make you feel? Does it bother you? And Drew says, yes, it bothers me. Michael Cole in particular. Because commentary are the voices, and Michael is the voice of WWE, and it affects how the fans think and feel. And he is painting me with this negative brush. He says that it pees him off. It says that if he doesn't have time on the show to say how he feels about Michael Cole, then he can go to social media to get the truth out. And he says the real fans are seeing the truth now. Everyone's coming around. I'm playing a long game and the truth always comes out. I'm doing what needs to be done for Raw, for the world title. And I've been doing this 20 years. And if anyone knows what's good for this place, it's Drew McIntyre. I thought it was a really, really interesting clip. Obviously, there's a lot of chatter around his music as well. A lot of people really want his old theme back. And Drew said, well, don't tell me, tell Triple H. So people they've been all over social media. But Drew sort of also said he doesn't think it quite fits him at the moment. I think he was kind of hinting, look, guys, I'm a heel. It's not very good if I have a theme that you absolutely love, right? So I think that's kind of what he was saying. But yeah, a lot of people wanting that old theme back. Jessica Carr said there's a nice lady on the plane that's sharing her blanket because I'm freezing. Grateful. It just made me laugh. The mental image. Plus also, she's put like an old lady emoji. So in my mind, Jessica Carr's cuddled up to this old lady on a plane sharing a blanket. It's not what you expect from your WWE refs, is it really? It's not the mental image that you tend to have of like Jessica Carr cuddling up to an old girl on a plane. So, hey, look, each their own. Chelsea Green said, look, Steph and Brie made me feel super comfortable. I'm very grateful for this moment. It was my first time speaking on a mic. I did not know this was Chelsea Green. I think this is about 2014, and Steph and Brie are in a feud, and I think Steph brought out like the old babysitter or the neighbor or family friend. I can't remember what she was. And I think she sort of said she'd had an affair with Daniel. And Brie was like, you're a liar, and slapped her. Well, it turns out that person was Chelsea Green. It was Chelsea Green going all the way back like 10 years ago. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazing. I didn't know it was her. I didn't. But Chelsea saying that they made her feel really comfortable and she's really grateful for this moment. Here's Sheamus, look, tweeting out some footage from Clash at the Castle, where the crowd were all on their feet acknowledging Sheamus after he had just lost an absolute classic to Gunther. It's funny because when I think about wrestling in the UK and we think about Brett versus Bulldog, it really feels to me that Sheamus Gunther is right there. It wasn't the main event, and I don't think because neither Gunther nor Sheamus are as big as Bret Hart or the British Bulldog. I don't think that it really has resonated beyond wrestling fans the way that maybe Bulldog Bret Hart did. But match quality wise, impact wise, and just, you know, so happened to be for the IC title as well, that match just stands for me shoulder to shoulder. It was absolutely incredible. It was an absolutely, I think Meltzer gave it 5 stars if memory serves correctly. So listen, Sheamus is still very much got his eyes on the ring general. Hey, look at this. There she is. She might not be able to pin people correctly, but she's come up with another little fun term, right? Tiffany Stratton says it's time to get aboard the Tiffy Train. Yes! The Tiffy Train. Oh, my God. I'll tell you what, I think there's plenty of people on board the Tiffy Train. They should release a train set that's like all Tiffany Stratton themed. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. The Tiffy Train. The Tiffy Train set. That could be like the #1 selling WWE toy for Christmas. The Tiffy Train set. Get it done. Get it made. Chris, shout out to you. Yeah, there it is. I knew I'd included it somewhere about that Brahma Bull logo. So, Chris, thank you. And then finally, look, Andre the Giant singing karaoke at the Toronto Hotel the night before WrestleMania 6. Never seen this image. Could you imagine sitting there all of a sudden hearing some awful singing? Because I would imagine it was awful. And God only knows what he was singing. But anything he wants, I'd imagine. But yeah, you turn around and Andre the Giant is serenading you with a song. How random. I'd be this girl. I'd be this girl here. I mean, I'd probably be a bit further back. But I'd be this girl with the camera. But I'd be about a mile further back. But amazing image. And that's it, my friends. That was Unseen tonight. So some fun stuff in there, I thought. Don't forget, we will be back with all the fallout from a massive SmackDown. Rock, Roman, Cody, all expected to be on SmackDown this week. Rock, Roman, definitely. I don't know that Cody's been announced. It might be that he's working a dark match. Hope not. But either way, unmissable. And we will be live with our SmackDown watch-along. So make sure you join us if you are around. We're live 2 hours before. So if you want to just watch the show on your own, that's fine. You can still come and share your thoughts and theories before the show even starts. We're live 2 hours before on this channel. Live. So should be a lot of fun. Thanks a lot for watching. Appreciate the support. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.